So to start off here, I think one of the things we wanted to do is kind of clear the air on the terms. There's a lot of confusing terms out there right now. And we thought it'd be really helpful to kind of lay down how we see the definitions of some of the key terms you see out there in the market, so that we're all speaking the same language. So to start off with, on the far left here, we've kind of got this umbrella of artificial intelligence. And just out of curiosity, does anybody have a definition of artificial intelligence that they like to throw out there? Nebulous, kind of can be anything. How about you, Mike? Put you on the spot.
Yeah, so it's the idea of machines, or computers specifically, mimicking human intelligence.
That's great. And that's basically what it comes down to. I mean, the utopia of artificial intelligence is something that can learn the way we learn, and as broad as the way we can learn. It actually covers a large area of different disciplines. So general AI is this idea that AI can cover everything that we can learn in the same way that we learn it. But there's also things like expert systems, which have been around for years, and these are kind of if-then, take-an-action type systems. Natural language processing, you'll see this a lot out there in the media. This is about really focusing on language and understanding language and meaning. So when you see things like sentiment analysis, these are all things that fall into natural language processing. But underneath artificial intelligence is another term that's also getting a lot of popularity, and that's machine learning. And it's actually a subset of artificial intelligence. And machine learning is really more narrowly focused, and the value of machine learning increases as the data that you feed into the algorithm increases. And then particularly if you go up to San Francisco, there's a lot of hype around deep learning. And deep learning is kind of the idea of applying machine learning to deep layered neural networks. And we're not going to go into all the specifics there, but these deep learning systems are built for things like automatically driving cars, for identifying cats in photos. They're really good on the vision side, but like machine learning, they get better with data. And so within machine learning, there are two things that you should know. One is there's a thing called supervised learning, which means that you have data to train an algorithm, and then there's unsupervised learning. And so the wide range of applications today are in the supervised learning space. And there's very few applications today in unsupervised, but the utopia of artificial intelligence is to cover both and to do it very quickly. Now, there's another term that's also out there and gets very confusing, and it's data science. Does anybody want to define data science? Okay, I'll do it for you. All right, so data science, again, this is nebulous, so we're just kind of putting our foot down on the definitions here. But data science really includes artificial intelligence, statistics, data engineering, and then data visualization or business intelligence. And so data science is actually a very wide discipline. And so when you meet a data scientist, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're focused on machine learning or deep learning. They could be statisticians, or they could be people that are connecting systems and moving data into central data warehouses for visualization. It's a very wide field. But people that have these skills can cover a lot of areas. In fact, statistics tends to be the core of all this. If you understand how to use systems like SAS or SPSS, you have the basis for doing a lot of this work. But as the amount of data increases and the systems increase, there's a lot of work just connecting data before you can do analysis. And that's where data engineering comes in.